Good day, YouTube. How are you doing today? I am the Trish Etkin, and welcome to episode 24 of our DNS Techpack Let's Play Season 3. How are we all doing today? Hope we're all good, because I know I am. So, last episode, I left you guys when I was just making cold coke and turning it into hop stuff. Still got some coke dust in there, but I'm sure. If I go over here, you can see I've got 19 ingots so far, and I can make 4 of these graphite nodes. I only need 3, but I'll need to replace these at some point because these actually get used up. As you've seen there, it says integrity 100%, so eventually these do get used. So let's do that. I can't normally put more than 1 in at a time, but that's fine with me. So these, as I said, have to get replaced eventually. You know, it's not as if it's instant, it's not as if it's very slow or anything. So now these things can be smelted within. So if I go downstairs, go. Let's grab myself some sort of dust of some description. I'm sure I've got some that need to be smelted. Platinum dust. I thought I had a pile of iron powder. There's one iron powder. So if I put this in here, and that should, and there we go. And I've got this is my output chest, so everything's going into this, and round the back, I've got this chest here. Now you might be wondering what that chest is for. I open it, nothing's in it yet, but that will output, you get slag off of this basically. That's like a separate output for it all. So as you can see, it's not as if it's ticking down very quickly. It's not that bad. And I could set up a way to automatically do it as well, but that'll be a little bit later on, I would think. Being manual isn't the worst thing in the world. So, wow, use a lot of power now doing that at night time. So I might sleep through the night. Just so I can get some of that input. That is using a lot of power at night time. In! Yay! Thank God, I'm not using up too much stuff. I could have also just taken that out and it would have been fine. So you may notice I have got stuff up here. That's right, I've got some cables and pipes and cables, that's what they are. And I've got a pile of refined storage stuff on me as well. That's because that's what I'm going to use to try and automate this thing. Now, I've not organised this or done anything about it. There's one thing I want to make from Britannia. Go in here, get some living wood and turn it into nothing because that's not how you make it. Make it with planks, I hope. It is, yay! An open crate. Now, an open crate is a very cool thing because it's basically like a direct dropper, if you will. It sort of drops straight down in front of it. We might even use this later on, I don't know for reasons. So I'm going to put a exporter. I need a block too. I'm just going to steal you. Or not, apparently, I'm just going to let you drop outside. I'll get you later. So I want the block to basically be... That's actually where I kind of want it to be, so don't go in there. So actually, yeah, I'll just put the open crate there, because that's really where I want it. Open crate, try not to fall in, and I want an exporter. Do I have to take this off? Probably. Yes, there we go. So an exporter on there. I really wish I could fly, but I can't. So on this, I can put certain ores, and of course I can put them on multiple sides. So let's go grab, just for instance, really going to have to make a wireless thing for this, which I'll do at some point. So if I just grab ore, now we've got a crap ton of coal ore, so let's get coal and wolframite, tin, a lot of tin, iron, silver, not silver, redstone. I'm pretty sure redstone goes through that, but we'll check if I do uses. So I can smelt through the crusher. I get 6 pieces of redstone going through the crusher. I think that's just as good as anything, really. Eight from a sag mill, but 12 from an enrichment chamber. I think 6 is a good amount. So I'm just going to take these for now, just to use as examples. Although you know how the exporter works already. I've already shown it off. So it's something to be shown off. I'm going to put coal. Now, of course, I'm going to stand away from it. And that's going to gently, constantly export all the coal I've got into that. Pretty straightforward, right? That'll just keep on dropping. It doesn't need any redstone, doesn't need any... Item goes in, comes straight back out again. It's got no controls or anything. It's got no inventory, so I can't even see what's in it. It just instantly drops what comes into it. And that'll be instantly getting chucked out into this chest, which will fill up extraordinarily quickly. So, from that cable up there, this room will be an industrial room, so it's not going to be pretty by any means. I'll have to go get that later. So I'm going to take these out of the way, get some cable, and then I'm going to put an importer on here. And that should start importing. Is it importing quicker than I'm outputting? Doesn't look like it. Just. I'm importing just faster than I'm outputting, so that's fine. Fine with me. That needs to be plank there. Now, as far as I'm aware, I can't. That's the other problem with this stuff. It's not. I can't use anything on it. I know I'm thinking in my head. I can't even use the chisel bits for it, so it's a bit annoying. Say like yeah, so as you can see, it's going to just while away all of the... oh wow, I've just noticed that. The one probe is looking at the actual items that I made it with, so these are all hoppers here. Funny. So I can also just throw in the redstone, throw in the silver, throw in the iron, and that'll export all of these. So of course this is going to do all the coal first, do all of the redstone next. Now of course, since I've got so many backed up ores, it's going to take a long time to do. But I'm not too fussed. I'm not as if I'm going to be struggling on coal. You know, I've got a lot as it is. But it's to kind of reduce some of my many... Oh, look at that. It's already dropped the ores massively. I've barely got any coal over there. And I think that's exporting them pretty quickly as well. So I'm pretty happy with that. Going as quickly as it is. Yeah, that's alright. And I'll just basically go ahead and throw anything else that I want in there. So like nether quartz, does that go through? And I just have to pick and choose what goes where, more than anything else. So if this nether quartz ore, does it go through the crusher? It does, and it makes nether quartz and sulfur dust. So that's good. That's probably better than smelting. Yeah. I'm happy with that. And then we look bauxite. I know bauxite goes through there because it's from that mod, and gold obviously goes through there. So we can throw them into the list as well. Since it's going so quickly, it's quite good. Now, why have you... No, you haven't stopped, it's just going far away. Now, I'm wondering if that's like all the backed up storage on it. It's got now. But you can see it's on redstone now. I think it's still actually crunching up the coal inside it. Yeah, okay. I was like, where's all my redstone going? But it's still processing the coal ore from before. I might just take these ones off for now. let it kind of catch up with itself after a wee while. But it'll take a while. But now that we've got that, I'm going to bring over... I don't know if I'm supposed to input into this machine. I know that gets dropped into it. I don't know if there's a specific input point, if you know what I mean. So there's... I think it's these. I think that's the inputs, because it's got that... Again, those little blue dots and that. I think that's where the inputs are. So I'm going to grab my cable. And I'm going to carry it along without falling into this thing. Luckily this block is in the way, it kind of helps. Bring it along this. Probably going to have to actually bring it up as well. It's going to have to come here. And I'm going to put a exporter on there as well. Just directly onto it. I think should do. Now the problem with this is it can also be used to make alloys. So I might have to set up a way to tell it to only have one thing in at a time. Wow, it's still doing the cold. I hope I'm right in saying that that's got a huge buffer inside it, because all the redstone's obviously gone as well. Yeah. So let's grab some gold powder. Because if gold and silver goes in at the same time, it means I get electrum. Just not very good. Maybe I should have something different. I didn't really want to put that in the exporter. Because yeah, this would maybe I should keep this for being only alloys, and I could maybe make a way to automatically use it for crafting, rather than use this for all my smelting. It's very quick at smelting, but maybe not the most efficient way to do it. Did I really not put in the engineer's book in here? I guess I didn't. I'm pretty sure that's the only main smelter in there. I know you can make the heating elements and that from it, but what was the book called again? Okay, God, I forgot what the book's called. Right, I'm pretty sure I don't have two of them, or three of them. Am I being a derp? Definitely not in here. I know I had one. Blue, what the hell's your manual called again? It is an engineer's manual. Right. What's the bets I've accidentally dropped this in, like... the grinder? Highly possible I have accidentally dropped it somewhere. Yeah. I don't think I've got any chest up here it can go in. It's not there. Nope. You're still doing the coal ore? Right. I'm going to have to go grab a new manual. I'm going to have to make a new one. God damn it. I guess I've accidentally thrown it in that bloody thing. Really? I don't even have leather? Industrial squeezer. I like the sound of that. It gives you blood. Yeah, no, I'll just throw some of the industrial squeezer. Half a stack, that'll do. You. Take you out. Put you in. Make me leather. 8 at a time. Nice. I put the phone further away so you can't hear it as well. And let me go paper. Man, just to make a book. Terrible. And at least we've got leather. Okay, got a manual again. Silly guy, silly guy. So actually, I know. I don't need this, to be quite honest. I know there's no other furnace-y type thing. As I say, there is the other doofer. So maybe we should go get another mods one. Ah, no, don't pet that. Ah, no. No. Okay, I'm going to be right back, guys, because it takes a while. Right, I'm back up. That takes... It's not very long. It's not exactly a long process to get down and back, but it's long enough for me to stop recording for a second. So, yes, maybe I should use a different smelting device, shall we say, to put in. Use this for all my alloys. So I need a one that doesn't do any still processing that coal. Doesn't use any alloying. Doesn't do any alloying at all. This is great for doing that. I mean, I might change it up so it can. Well, not change it. I'll do something with it to make it so it only runs like automatic, like an auto crafter type thing set up with. Alright, what you can do. So I think I'm going to go down the mechanism route, which means I'm going to have to make a few machines for it. Because with mechanism, I love mechanism. Mechanism is good. You get the factories. If I find the right, oh, there it is, smelting factory. To make it, we need to make circuits, and of course I can use the ones that I've been making for IC2 rather than the ones for mechanism, because that means I'd have to make a metallurgical infuser. But since I've already got some of the other stuff, let's. I think I can manage without it, can I? Can I manage without it? Steel, osmium. Don't know if I've actually smelted up any osmium. I've got a few bits of osmium. Yeah, so let's basic smelting factory. So I need this, which needs that. There isn't any glass. Yeah, any glass. Cool. Steel casing. And a couple of circuits. So I need for that. So of course, unless I don't have any rubber or anything. Should be enough, I would imagine. If it's not, I'll just have to go and make a metallurgic infuser and do it that way around. Of course, it's not a big deal. Realistically, I just need 2 circuits. No, I need 4 circuits. Ooh, that's going to be tight. It's going to be tight. Very. 4. Just got 4. Energized smelter, then basic smelting factory. Now this can be upgraded as well to the advanced factory as well. I think it's advanced. Yeah, advanced smelting factory, which is literally putting the basic one in with all these other things. Again, that'll mean I'll have to I will have to do all the mechanism stuff, so just now I'll leave it as is. So this could go anywhere, because I'm not using it as an actual manual one. This is just going to be all auto-processing kind of things at the end of the day up here. So, wow, we're still doing coal. That's crazy. That's why I kind of left it. I thought, maybe I should just leave it for a wee minute, just to kind of catch up, because that was literally 300 coal ore thrown in there, and then about the same of redstone. So I'm just going to leave it as be. So this I could also make multiples of these, but you'll see why I shouldn't need to. So I'm going to put it there. No, because I'll have to. No, that's fine. I can do that. And put an exporter on top. I can. Which one do I need right now? Yeah, I'll do that. Cool. So this smeltery, as you can see, has 3 input slots. So it smelts 3 things at a time, which is awesome. Auto eject on. My input is dark red, so I'm going to put dark red on top. And output, doesn't really matter what side I put output, because it's, doesn't matter. Of course this needs RF as well. And you've gone quiet. If you've been going for so long, you've become quiet. Not that I'm playing anything. Completely fine. So I need an importer on that side. Brilliant. And I could put multiples of these, so that is not my only storage. I could put one on the back, one on the side, one on the bottom, whatever. I've got another few sides. I don't know if I can put anything on the front or not. I can. I can put stuff on the front as well. That's fine. So we need to get power up here. So should I... it seems a waste just to put one of these ports just up there, but... it's what I'm doing. It's what I'm doing. It's saving cables as much as possible, so let's get ourselves another flux point. Flux point. What have I got for that? Nothing. Oh, that's the redstone coming in now. So it's obviously finished with the coal, and it's started on the redstone. Sweet. Yeah, it is. And it's going quickly. Going very quickly. So let's missing. Grab ourselves the flux point. Put it on my network. And you should be all nice and powered up now. Sweet. Glass back. It's fine. It's good, it's good, it's good. So we can tell it to take the... I think I can change these to being like... Yeah, I can ore dictionary. Shouldn't need to, because everything that comes out of here should be the same. So if there was a coal ore dropped on the ground next to it, it should be whatever the dust is. End of story. Kind of sort of thing. That's nice. So I'm going to have to actually wait for that so I can get the proper dusts from all of my different ores. So how are you doing for storage space? You're doing fine. 2 discs. 2 16k discs completely empty. And these guys aren't completely full either, so that's good. So if I grab some ores again, I took the other ones off, so let's get the basic ones. Your iron, tin, gold, copper, iron, tin, gold, copper, lead. I'll do for now. Another good thing is I can ore dictionary them, so that's brilliant because it is picking up lots of different ores for this thing as well. Wow, it's not keeping up with that redstone at all. We can't do that in there. We're going to have to wait a wee while, so why don't I come back once this is finished with its redstone section, and we can carry on with setting up automation. And I'm back. So I've kind of figured out this is going to take a long time. By a long time, I mean it's still going. It's I've been waiting for quite a while, and my output's not even keeping up with how much I'm making. So, what I'm going to do for now is I'm very close to the wrapping up point. But as you may have noticed at the start of the day, I don't actually have any armor on anymore because I really did not like this armor set here. This armor set is great for exploring because I run so fast in it. And we'll get back into blood magic stuff and I'll use that again. But for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over to my Britannia setup. And as you see, I've got half a stack of iron, which I'm going to throw in here. And I'm going to get half a stack of this stuff, Mana Steel. And now I'm going to make some Mana Steel armor. Boop. 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 Now I made half stack because you know we're going to need Mana Steel at some point as well. So awesome. Now I'm all Mana Steel. Now this is just slightly better than iron, I believe. It's just a little bit better than iron, and it's all magically, but it also repairs itself off of my mana tablet. So when I take damage, or when the armor takes damage, I should say, it will repair itself, basically. It won't be tear away. Oh, look, actually, I think that might have actually just finished. So let's take that. So, get gold out. So you need it. Put your silver back out. I don't care about the silver just now. So what I'm going to do is, since I'm here anyway, export gold grit. Let's make it ore dictionary, yes. Shouldn't have damages, so that shouldn't matter. And export anything away. So when this goes into here, gold grit should come there. Sweet. And because I've got this auto sort on, it'll split it out into all 3 bits. And then I should, it's not the quickest of machines, but I can speed this up. There is upgrade slots here for speed, but it can use a lot of power when I've upgraded speed. It's got speed and energy, but it's not too bad. It's not a terrible speed. Since you're using so many, it's not a bad set, if you like this. So let's get iron, gold, should have tin there as well, copper, and lead. And ore dictionary on. Back to the way we are again. Let's grab the iron. So by now, we've probably hit the wrapping up point. See, there's all the iron starting to spew into here. Of course, it's just getting standard smelting, because this thing does not alloy any metals. Happy days. And we're not draining out our power. Nice, so I probably could put a couple of speed upgrades in this. For that though, I will definitely need to get myself all the mechanism machines. Well, not all of them, but a few of them at least. Need a few of them. Most likely for the speed upgrade. So let's just actually have a quick look. This one. So to make it, I need glass, osmium dust, and enriched alloy. Enriched alloy only comes with a metallurgic infuser. So we'll definitely need at least one metallurgic infuser. Often in my builds, I'll do maybe a couple of them for the different metals that I need to use for the infuser, but for this, I can just make one. And the metallurgic infuser isn't a difficult thing to make or anything, so maybe maybe next episode I'll make that. Not maybe, I will make it. And I'll put it in my long line of fancy machines, because I've got so many machines just sitting here as well. And I might also delve into actually looking to get a wireless terminal set up, because right now it's becoming a little bit annoying that I don't have one. Now look at that, I've got so many stacks of iron sitting in there waiting to be smelted. This is brilliant. This is automated so far, and there's gold coming out now. Gold will get automated as well. Oh, we've got nickel. Let's throw the nickel in. And of course it'll just, you know, if it can't fit in there, it stays in my system, so there's no backing up unless I run out of storage space, of course. run out of storage space, then it backs up. That's not a big deal. I can deal with that. I can always make more storage things, units, things, these things. I mean, realistically, they are very... See, I'm dropping down and raising up at the same time because I'm taking away ores and adding in dust, and then I'm taking away the dust and I'm adding in ingots, so it's... I'll have less storage at the end of the day, but I'll deal with that. Anyway, we have very hit the wrapping up point now. So guys, this is the Tresh Etiquette, signing off episode 24? Ah crap, I've forgotten already. Anyway, have fun!